Hi, and welcome to this year's jurying video for the 2002 Juried Student Art Exhibition. I am Jennifer Restari Dickinson, Director of Education here at the Stark Museum of Art. And today I'm going to talk to you about how our juried art contest is judged, how we score the work of art, so that you have a better idea of what will happen when your artwork gets to us. So let's dive right in and get going. Now, before we get started, I want to remind you that Juxtaposed, the 2022 Juried Student Art Exhibition, will be on view here at the museum March 16th through May 14th of 2022. You're probably already hard at work on this entries, but I wanted to just give you that reminder of those exhibition dates. So the question today is, how will my artwork be juried? Well, let's start with the jurors. And the jurors are the people who are going to score and judge your work of art. And these are staff from the Stark Museum of Art. I recruit a variety of staff from across our museum, and all of the jurors are going to hold a professional degree in an art-related topic. So they're going to have experience with art history, studio art, museum studies, cultural studies, art education. These are the staff who design our exhibitions, write the wall labels that you might see, who develop our programs. So these are the staff who are going to be jurying your artwork. Now, new this year, we're going to jury your art in 2 rounds. The first round is going to be in what we call an in and out, and we will have 3 jurors look at each work of art in 3 categories. We'll display all of the 4th through 5th grade work, all of the 6th through 8th grade work, and all of the 9th through 12th grade work. In this round, the 3 jurors are going to review the works, and they're going to cast a vote either in or out. 2 or more in votes means that an artwork is going to advance to round 2, and we will take a total of up to 400 works into round 2. Now, the Stark Museum of Art receives normally anywhere between 700 to 1,000 works of art for our contest every year. So this gives you an idea of how we manage that volume. Now, if your work progresses into that round 2, so you got 2 in votes, the 3 jurors are going to look at your works of art again, but they're going to spend a little more time with them. And in this time, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to lay out your artwork 4th and 5th grade together, 6th through 8th grade, 9th through 12th grade. Now, one thing I want to tell you about this process is that we put all 4th grade artwork out together. So 4th grade artwork is only by 4th grade artwork. In the same way that only 10th grade artwork would be only by 10th grade artwork. You are getting judged against your peers. I'm not judging a 4th grader versus a 12th grader, just to help you understand this a little bit better. Now, when the juror scores your art, we have a 0 to 4 point score system that we use. Now, there are 4 areas that you get a score in. We're going to score you in the skillful use of your chosen medium, commensurate with your grade level. So depending on what medium you use and how skilled you are at your grade level. Again, I'm not looking for a 6th grader to have the skill of a 10th grader. We're going to look at composition and design. We're going to look at artist statements, and we're going to look at creativity. And the jurors are going to assign you a score based on that scoring system on your right. So a 4 is exceptional, 3 is above average, 2 is average, 1 is emerging, 0 is limited. And here's an example of what your juror score sheet. Now, if you make it to that round 2, you're going to get a copy of this juror score sheet when your artwork comes back. You're going to see up here at the very top, it's got a place for your name, grade, a show number, your campus, a total score, and any awards. That is all stuff that we use for administration. This information doesn't show when we actually jury your work, but you'll see that there are 3 spots for your jurors to enter in their scores, and sometimes they'll leave comments as well. Now, each artwork receives a total score of up to 48 points. So you will receive, I don't know, a 36 out of 48, a 44 out of 48. Then once we have all that artwork scored, we start with the highest scoring work until we reach the maximum numbers of works to select the art that goes in the show. The total number of artworks selected in any category, 4th and 5th, 6th through 8th, 9th through 12th, is determined by the ratio of entries for the exhibition. So for example, if I got 400 entries and 200 entries came from 9th through 12th grade, half of my entries would come from the 9th through 12th grade show. Now, in addition, we have awards that I want to tell you about. We give out a couple of awards every year. The first is a merit award. This is given to the top scoring artist in each of the grade categories, 4th and 5th, 6th through 8th, 9th through 12th. This is the highest scoring artist in each category. We also give out a Director's Choice Award. This is selected by our executive director here at the Stark Art and History venues, and it represents outstanding achievements in art for that category. We give up to 2 of those awards per category. The most prestigious award that we give out is our Signature Image Award. And this is given to an artist whose artwork is selected to illustrate the exhibition. And it's featured in all of our marketing collateral for the exhibition. So it's on any advertisements, it's on our exhibition cards, it'll be on the invitations you receive. And I'm showing you here our 2021 Signature Image Award winner, Alea Jones's A Look Into the Mind, and she was from Odom Academy in 7th grade. So it's not just as high school students, we really look for the work of art that best depicts that idea of the topic. Now, I want to remind you that we are planning to have a juried art reception here at the Stark Museum of Art on Wednesday, April 6th from 5 to 8 p.m. Now, that will be an award ceremony, and we will recognize all student artists who are featured in the exhibition. So if you have a work of art selected for the exhibition, you will receive an award that evening. And we will do our awards at 3 different times. This is a very busy night here at the Stark Museum of Art. So our 4th and 5th graders will start promptly at 6. Our 6th through 8th graders at 6:30, and our 9th through 12th graders at 7. Now, a few important dates and reminders I want to give you before we wrap up today. All artwork must be received here at the Stark Museum of Art by Wednesday, February 2nd, 2022 at 5 p.m. That means it's either physically in hand here or your teacher has it postmarked by February 2nd. Now, we will announce those featured artists if you're chosen for the show and your award winners. Those will get announced on Wednesday, March 2nd, 2022. We post it online at starkmuseum.org. I also send out an email to any teachers who have students who submit entries if they provide that information. So that'll be a good way to look for it. It's also a good idea to keep a track on our social media at Stark Museum of Art on Facebook. We'll also announce it there. If you submit artwork and it meets our requirements of submission, it'll get scanned and it's going to be featured in a digital exhibit, whether or not it's selected in the museum proper, as well as online. And those, just to give you an idea, we have thousands of students come through every spring, and our online exhibitions have also gotten a lot of attention. Now, we talked about our juried art reception. We hope that you'll go ahead and make plans to join us for that. And then one last thing I want to mention is that if you are an Orange County private or public school, we will deliver your artwork back to you on May 17th. That's all artwork that you submit, unless you make other arrangements with us. Any other artwork by homeschool students or schools outside of Orange County must be picked up from the museum between May 18th and 21st. We're trying to get that artwork back to you before you leave for the summer. Now, one thing I want to talk about, which is not fun to talk about, but important, is that any artwork that is not picked up will be deemed donated and be discarded or used for other purposes as deemed appropriate by the museum. Now, this has never happened. I hope it never will, but it is important. You do have to come back and get your artwork. Now, as you review this, if you have questions, please don't hesitate to reach out and contact me. My information is on the screen for you, and I will be happy to talk to your teachers and give them that guidance however they need. I know you are hard at work on these entries for this year's contest, and we can't wait to see what you come up with. It's always kind of like Christmas here when we get to review your entries and prep them for those jurors. So good luck, and I look forward to seeing your artwork soon.